Reports that Disney World was among the potential targets of the Orlando killer, the psychotherapist, Dr. Robi, on the economic fallout from this. Golly, we don't want to hear that, but
No.
this guy actually was considering Disney World, that he scoped it out.
It's just so frightening. And we can imagine, a lot of these soft marks that are very popular amongst tourists and people in general, Americans, are going to be looked at as targets amongst these lone wolves. And one of the things we know about terrorism is that it inspires a lot of fear and disgust.
That's the essence of it.
That's the essence, but it's also designed to impact businesses as well and to interfere with businesses. And that's something we don't necessarily think about. 9/11 cost billions of dollars economically. And so there is a ripple effect in terms of how people interact with business, in terms of making choices during their daily life.
In Orlando, the terrorist, he referenced the Boston Massacre guys. I think he looked up to them. And you would think that any other potential lone wolves who are being inspired by ISIS would want to up the ante. In other words, okay, how do I beat 50?
Right.
Disney World, cruise ships, malls, there's no way to really perhaps adequately, with just a handful of security guards, keep any of them safe. Are they potentially sitting ducks?
Yes, I think we need to consider that. And we're basically still a very trusting and innocent country, because I've gone on trips where I've noticed, hey, I'm surprised there isn't better security checks in place. And I'm surprised that people seem to be so trusting. And I don't know that we can be anymore. I think we need to take a page out of Israel's book and just be hyper vigilant.
Then that brings the question, and by the way, to your point, I had a tweet earlier, someone said they took a ferry at Disney and there was no security at all.
Right.
But then does that make them the winner? In other words, where's the line where we become so insular, so afraid, so security conscious that the terrorists to a degree have actually won, that they've spread terrorism to the point that it's changed our lives?
Well, listen, I think we need to live our lives. I think we need to enjoy ourselves, but we also, as a country, need to make sure that some of these soft marker spots, whatever you want to call them, that there's better security in place so that we can all live a safer lifestyle moving into the future, because sadly, this is a part of our life. It's not going to change.
Dr. Robi Ludwig, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.